Hello there, Cancer. Welcome to DragonTaleTarot. My name is Ariel, and this is your overall monthly astrology and tarot reading for October 2020. I hope you guys are doing great, Cancer. This is a big month ahead, especially for you, and we will get into all the reasons why. I hope you are all having a wonderful autumn so far. We have just started with the sun moving into Libra, and a big welcome to all my new and returning subscribers. If you have not yet done so, I do invite you to reach out there, hit that subscribe button and join the Dragon family, and also give it that dragon claw up by clicking the like button and let me know that you enjoy this content. So Cancer, as always, first a few quick notes before every reading I do, that this is a general reading. It will not resonate with every single Cancer out there, so take what makes sense and leave the rest behind. You'll mostly find this corresponds with Cancer, Sun, Moon, Venus, and Rising, but do check the placements of your personal astrology chart so that you can get even more messages from these readings. And all of our Cancer cross-watchers out there watching for a Cancer are welcome to join in as well. If you're interested in a personal reading with me, would like more information about the card decks that I use, or would like to leave a donation for the channel, all those links and information are down below in the description box. So let's go ahead and get started. So Cancer, here is the printout of the chart for the beginning of October, and it sort of helps outline our month ahead. I've made quite a few notes here at the top, getting into some of the big things that are happening in the planets and the movements of the month. So Cancer, a big thing that's happening is that this month is a blue moon. Yes, just like the song, just like once in a blue moon. And what that means is we're having two full moons within the same month. So it begins with a moon, full moon in Aries on the 1st of October, and then we have a full moon in Taurus at the last day on Halloween, no less. So that's going to be very powerful for you, Cancer, because you are ruled by the moon. So when we get a month where the full moon is coming around twice and it bookends it like that, it's really bringing a lot of culmination, a lot of emotions, and a lot of elements up to the surface. Do always check back with my channel because I do full moon readings for each sign every month for every full moon, and the fact that this is two full moons in 1 month means I'm going to be a busy dragon getting all those readings done. But you'll definitely be feeling the push and the pressure and the intensity of this, Cancer, because those full moons, for you especially, you feel them because you are Luna's children out there, and you absolutely are more in tune with those lunar cycles than anybody else. They are the most intimate for you. And so I would say that with it having that full moon in Aries, it's going to bring up a lot of elements of self-worth, identity, who you are, what your life purpose is about. And then as we bookend with that Taurus full moon, we're going to start getting into the elements of your value structure, what's important to you on the world, and how you manifest things very solidly. So we'll get into more of the astrology as we go through the reading. Let's go ahead and start getting into your cards, Cancer. We are in the time of Libra, so very much about balance, relationships, working through those dynamics. It highlights your universal fourth house, so it does sit in that universal Cancer house for all my Cancers out there. So there is a lot of balance and equality and harmonizing elements of home, family, close personal friends, healing the inner child. All of these kind of things come up for work and healing this month, Cancer. So let's see what we've got. We're going to start with some oracle cards to get your personal energy alignments, and then we're going to do a full Celtic Cross tarot spread with 2 decks. Dear angels, divine beings of light, guardians, ancestors, helpers, and healers, please be with the Sun, Moon, Venus, and Rising sign of Cancer as we do their overall astrology and tarot reading for October 2020. Please protect their energy as well as mine throughout the session and bring through clear, accurate messages for their highest good. Thank you so much. Ooh, so Cancer, some big new beginnings this month with the Magician card, but this is really all about your personal willpower, your desire to create a whole new reality for yourself, using your resources, your intellect, your emotions, your enthusiasm. This is a Mercury ruled card as well. This is Virgo energy, Mercury energy, Gemini energy. So you may be feeling some influence from those elements as well. I will also mention that we do have a Mercury retrograde coming up on October 13th, and it lasts until November 2nd. So just keep that in mind. And yes, we will definitely be talking more about the Mercury retrograde in readings to come. So do stay tuned for that. So let's get a personal mission statement. What are the elements and subjects that you are working through this month, Cancer? Ooh, adversity here, Cancer. So there's definitely some things you are working on overcoming and blockages that you are clearing. So accepting that challenges are the best way to learn. Yes, we don't like that, but it is very, very true that adversity, you know, it gives us and grants us so much strength. It increases our courage, our bravery, our commitment to our path. So, you know, to me, this is overcoming obstacles. This is working to clear things because that Magician card is there, very much about strategizing new ideas, you know, new purpose, new direction, and, you know, really making that come about through the, you know, drive of your own determination. It's like, I'm going to make this happen, and I'm going to use all of my talents, all of my abilities, to have that action come through. I will say, you know, with the time of Libra, it can be challenging for you, Cancer, because Libra does create what's called a square to your sign. It is that 90-degree angle, and it does create more pressure, more friction, but it also gets you moving. It also, you know, squares are great for the fact that they really encourage us forward. They create that friction. It's like a spark, you know, it's like lights that fire under us that really gets us to change things, to move things. It's a great motivator. So definitely not a bad thing. And then, of course, when the sun shifts into Scorpio later this month on the 22nd, that goes into a fellow water sign, and that will be more comfortable. So let's get a crystal and chakra card for you to see which gemstone or crystal are great to work with this month and what chakra is coming up to be healed right now. Oh, the iolite is coming through. The keyword is family, and the chakra is the third eye. So mental clarity. No wonder we've got that Magician coming up. The Mercury retrograde is going to show you quite a lot, I believe, this cycle around Cancer. And yeah, I really did get the feeling that some of that adversity, some of that challenge will be in the home environment, will be with family, close friends or connections that feel like family for sure. You know, it's getting into that soul's origin, soul's depth, healing the inner child, doing inner child work, working with children, or even your own children if you have them in your life. So these are all elements that I believe are going to be coming up. So you may want to work with that gemstone, the iolite, work with that third eye to clear the mind, clear anxiety, clear worry, doubt, fear, all of that out of your subconscious. So let's get into an animal guardian card. Let's see what spirit animal is coming through to help guide you this month. So Cancer, check it out. You have got the dragonfly coming through, and this is magic. This is moving beyond illusions and seeing true reality. So embrace your transformation. Courageously let go of the past. The magic of nature is within you. You are brilliant and you are blessed. Oh, Cancer. That's a beautiful card. And I love dragonflies for obvious reasons. They are. They're very, very, very cool to watch. Love seeing them when they're outside. So yeah, but this is really using your magic, using your own talents, your own ability as a creator to move through these levels of transformation, letting go of difficult elements of the past that may have held you back. So let's move Mr. Dragon on over here. Let's get into the tarot. I will be using the Halloween tarot in honor of our month of October, and I will be clarifying with the Green Witch tarot on top of that. So let's see what we have, Spirit, for our Cancers. I feel this. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Definitely, definitely. Ooh, nice, Cancer. So let's see what we've got. Right in the center is the King of Swords, the King of Bats in this deck. And so this is a very intellectual energy, Aquarius, Gemini, Libra. We are in Libra time. And I do see that, you know, with that Magician as well. There's a lot of strategizing, a lot of thought. But the King of Swords is also about those transformations, right? It's about letting go of things in a very clear, you know, kind of a cool-minded way. It's like, instead of letting it just, you know, pull you all over the place emotionally, this is saying embrace your cool head, your unclouded mind. That's part of why that Iolite came up, because it's time to kind of get some mental clarity around what's really happening. You know, you might have someone or something in your life that you think, oh, I just can't let go of this because I have all this sentimentality or nostalgia around it. But when you really think of it from, you know, the unclouded mind, and you really think about it without all the emotion and the drama attached, it's like, is this really for my best? Is this really good for me? And it might help you make that decision to walk away or to distance yourself and detach from it. So let's see what we have clarifying that King of Swords, please. Ooh, and we have the Temperance card, which in the Green Witch is the she. So it's all about tempering. It's all about using your magic. It's all about taking the challenges, the adversity of life, and letting it make you stronger, using all your wisdom to affect these changes as well. And, you know, reminding yourself that you have the power to do that, right? You have the power to embrace that strong energy. So here in the immediate past, we do have the Five of Ghosts, Five of Cups. There is this disappointment. There is this sadness. There is this feeling of loss, you know, or grieving something, or feeling the mourning about something here. So let's get a clarifier on top of that. Yeah, with the Queen of Chalices, the Queen of Cups, so Cancer, it's definitely, you know, something that you have felt very deeply in your heart space. You may not be saying everything that you're feeling about how sad this made you, or how, you know, depressed you've been over it, but it's really deeply felt. However, this Queen of Cups is also very strongly aligned with Scorpio, as well as Pisces and Cancer. So it's very much about healing, very much about going within and feeling your own self-worth and knowing your worth and your value emotionally and spiritually. So to me, I see that this has been something in your immediate past that's really been very, very hard for you to work through, but you are working through it, and you are stepping into a new energy currently. So going into the future, we do have a beautiful card, which is the Star. Very strong Aquarius energy. So to me, when that kind of stuff comes up, this is about personal liberation. It's about freedom. It's about setting yourself free from something that's been very, very difficult, going to the next plateau, going to the next level of awareness and transformation, and really feeling, you know, a lot of positivity, a lot of connection, and support from the universe as well. Wishes and dreams coming true, right, with that Star. So let's see what we have clarifying that. Ooh, and we have the Standing Stone. This is the Justice card in this deck. So wow, Cancer, we are in that Libra time. You're getting Libra, very strong Libra Aquarius energy here, a lot of air energy so far in this spread. So I would say, you know, you might have that in your chart, or you might have somebody in your life that's very much about that. But to me, this is balance. This is fairness. For some of you, you know, this may be just a few of you, but I do feel that, you know, some of you might be like going through a legal battle, and that's like finally you get, you know, the resolve, the judgment that you wanted, the justice that you needed. Something comes into balance for a lot of you. Something is getting harmonized, equalized, and you finally feel like, you know, something fair is happening in your life. You're going to that next level of finally feeling heard, finally feeling understood, or finally being able to just let something go, and it no longer bothers you that things were out of balance. You know, in an old situation, it's like, yeah, I don't need it anymore. If I can't get the balance and the fairness that I want, I'm going to let it go and embrace that star. So what your focus is on right now very strongly, Cancer, is this Four of Wands, the Four of Imps. This is all about that happy home, soulmate connections, twin flame, feeling that very, very solid, nurturing, stable home environment. I really think that that's what you're focused on. And so, you know, that sun sign moving through your universal fourth house of the home this month. Oh yeah, you're doing the work. You're doing the work. You're working through any adversity you feel in that realm, because what you want is a safe, nurturing haven. That is what's good for you. That's what blesses you. That's what helps you to create and feel at your best. And look at that Two of Wands on top of the Four of Wands. This is beautiful, fiery energy. New beginnings in the home, new enthusiasm in the home. So you're really looking for those new beginnings here, Cancer. You really want something that feels supportive, solid. You know, you want to be able to go home and feel like, oh, I'm so excited to go home. It's just such a good feeling, right? That's what you want. That's what you're very focused on. Message from Spirit crowning the spread, very powerful with the World card coming through. This is ruled by Saturn. I love that they included Saturn actually right there in the corner of that card. Yet again, we have Aquarius, Scorpio, Leo, Taurus, all in this sign, in this card represented. But to me, you know, that World card is ruled by Saturn, and it is all about things coming full circle. Spirit is really letting you know that, Cancer, you've gone to the next level, or you're about to go to the next level. Something has come full circle. Some old doors are being closed, and some new doors are being opened with that Two of Wands. I would also say that with this card, you know, we're leveling up with the Saturn energy. Saturn has been in the sign of Capricorn for almost 3 years now, guys. And as of September 29th, Saturn is moving direct, and it's finally coming out of that Capricorn energy. This is the last pass that it goes through. It will be going into the sign of Aquarius at the end of this year. So I'm telling you, Cancer, the reason that this is big for you is because that means Saturn has been transiting your universal 7th house of relationships for the last 3 years. It's not been easy. Saturn is very challenging. It really puts us through a lot of adversity, a lot of tests, a lot of, you know, lessons that we have to learn. It's very karmic. It's about timing. So that's something that you have been handling and dealing with in all of your relationships, legal matters, co-workers, all of that, everything from romance to the most, you know, casual of friendships. So, you know, just understand that. That's why the Saturn energy coming full circle is a very, very big deal. That's why Spirit is pointing out. That's why it's crowning your spread, because it's saying, Cancer, you have had some very tough energy for a very long time here. It's finally starting to move ahead. And you're going to a better place. You're going to, Saturn's going into Aquarius. That's star energy, right? So let's see what the clarifier for the world is going to be. Ooh, yes, 10 of Wands. Look at that. So Cancer, if that doesn't say the end of a burdensome cycle, I don't know what does. That is what that's all about. One more trip up that mountain, just a couple more months here, right? And it's, you know, that energy is clearing. That energy is lifting. But it's definitely on the move, Cancer, no matter where you are in your personal progress. So let's get some advice. Let's see what's coming up the side here for my Cancers. Ooh, yep, yep, yep. All right, so Cancer suggested approach. We do have that Lovers card. The Lovers is ruled by the sign of Gemini. So this is a card to me, not just of love and romance, but also of communication. It's about decisions in relationships. Someone might be choosing between you and someone else. You might be choosing between them and someone else. There's definitely that dynamic. But it really says be open to love, be open to relationships, be open to connecting and communicating with that card. Absolutely. Queen of Swords, Queen of Athames. So we had the King, and now we have the Queen. So to me, this is all about using your intuition, the feminine intuition of the Queen, but being able to make those strong decisions, right? She's not afraid to cut something out of her life if it's not suitable for her. She's not willing to put up with anybody's funny business, anybody's shenanigans. If you got Mr. Vampire coming through your window, she's just like, oh no, not him again, right? If he doesn't come through that window, right? If he doesn't, she's like, go back out, bring me some flowers, okay? And then you can try again. If he doesn't step to you correctly, you're not going to play with it. That's really what it is, and that's the suggested approach. Be open to love, but also hold them to that higher standard there, Cancer. What you need to know, 7 of Wands, 7 of Imps. So you are definitely, encouraged to stand your ground, encouraged to, keep your strength up, because look, he's pointing, he's like, we're going up here. We're not staying down here, down on the path. We're going up to the house. We're going to go have a good time. And I think that you're very focused on that. You're very focused on that, and you're not going to let somebody else dissuade you from that journey, from that mission going forward here. The 7 of Wands is also very much about being kind of feisty, being kind of like on your guard, saying, no, I'm not going to come down there to the lower level for you. You got to come up here to me. You got to come on up to me. Page of Wands, very similar to our 2 of Wands, actually, because again, it's all about new beginnings, new energy, new communication that makes you feel excited and enthusiastic and fired up, Cancer. This isn't about, just grumping around in the same old place again and again and again. And if you got someone in your life like that, it's making you feel pretty annoyed. It's like, I don't want to sit down here and just complain and stay in the same old rut. I want to feel excited about life again. Hopes and fears, we have the Ace of Cups, Ace of Ghosts. So, this is all about, you're really hoping for, beautiful, brand new, bright blessings from Spirit in your love life, in your spiritual life. And you're kind of afraid that it's not coming. You're kind of like, oh gosh, is it ever going to arrive? It will arrive, Cancer. It's just been a very slow time coming. This has not been the easiest season for my Cancers, or for Capricorn, which I am, and also our Libra and Aries by proxy. The cardinal signs have not had the easiest time this last 3 years, let me tell you. So let's get into a clarifier here. Yes, look at that. We have got that Harvest. That is the Judgment card. This is all about, it's Scorpio energy. It's Pluto. Pluto's getting ready to go direct on October 4th. So we are getting out of, Saturn's going direct. Pluto's going direct after these long retrogrades, and we're finally getting some movement here. So to me, don't worry, Cancer. Your spirit, your soul will be resurrected. They will have regeneration and rebirth. That is very strong with that combination. Outcome card is our Page of Swords. So to me, this is brand new communication, brand new intellectual energy, brand new thoughts, brand new ideas. You know, this could also be a younger or more immature air sign, Aquarius, Gemini, Libra in your life, or somebody, if that's not their sign or the case, this can also be somebody that's just very interested in you, might be, you know, checking you out on social media or online, sending texts, sending messages, sending emails, etc. And look at that. So, oh my goodness. So Cancer, Ace of Cups came back out here again at your outcome. So I wouldn't worry at all. If you've been, you know, having that kind of hope and fear about really having a good outcome, you know, whether it's love, spirit, relationship, etc., it's like it's going to work out, and something that starts out very light may have the potential to turn into something super, super big and amazing. I like these cards. Wow. So on the bottom of the Halloween deck, we have the sun coming out. Look at that with all the sunflowers. So to me, that's a very positive blessing. That's the most positive card in the tarot. And then we also have the Eight of Cups here on the bottom. So definitely Cancer, there is this element of you leaving behind something that is no longer working for you, something that's not good for you, something that just doesn't give the ultimate fulfillment, and going towards something that does, you know. But this really comes about as a result of you knowing your self-worth, being willing to cut out the elements that are no longer good for you. This is a big month ahead with those 2 full moons, Cancer. So let's get a Halloween Oracle card for a affirmation on all this for you. Ooh, and we have the Mummy. So that is incredible to me, because that is about change. That is about transformation. Oh my goodness. So yes, absolutely. This is a time of big transformation, renewal, rebirth, getting ready for the next level of existence, Cancer. So I hope this resonated with you. Hope it was helpful for you. It's a very beautiful reading to me. So I hope to see you again soon. Join us every Friday. I do a live stream. It's Fire Dragon Friday. And I do that every Friday at 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And we do live love and romance readings, you know, for everybody out there, for all 12 signs. And we have a really good time. So Cancer, if you get a chance, come on by. We would love to have you there. And if you aren't able to attend the live, on Fridays, we always post those after with timestamps so that you can go right to your sign and see your reading for the week. So I hope you have an amazing October, and I'll see you soon.